And what you see here are these coins. It's actually a coin lighter. Surface graphics. It's a replica of the pattern on the Napoleon III coin, after Brother Shio bought it from the auction network. It took a week to repair it, since the main part is made of brass. Patina from the surface. You can see traces of its long history. Disassemble the flare first. Then remove the bottom screw. Remove the bottom sticker at the bottom. Then take out the absorbent cotton inside. With the cooperation of round head punch and loosening agent, disassemble the esophagus. The rust in the tube blocks the spring. It can only be removed by drilling holes. Disassemble the upper and lower cases after completion. After all parts are disassembled, fill the container with white vinegar. Rust removal of parts. Neutralization of acetic acid in copper carbonate and white vinegar. The resulting copper acetate is soluble in water, so as to achieve the rust removal effect. After 4 hours of soaking, take the parts out. Clean up the rust on the surface. After processing is completed, gradually see the pattern of Napoleon III coins. The rust on the surface of the parts has not been completely cleaned. Brother Shio chooses to use sandblasting to remove rust. Rust removal again, because it is made of brass. So the sandblasting material used here is glass beads. After the sandblasting is completed, grind and polish the surface with a grinder. The surface is then degreased with a degreaser. After completion, soak in metal salt aqueous solution. Then brush nickel plating. Use a plating pen covered with plating solution as the anode to cause metal ions to discharge on the surface of the negative electrode. Crystallize to adhere nickel coating to the surface. Nickel plating has strong passivation ability, well resistant to atmosphere at room temperature, alkali and acid corrosion. After nickel plating, you can see the treatment effect of the metal surface. Then the steamer is sandblasted and rust removed. Apply bluing treatment solution to the surface. We heat it up with a gun, and then we quench it with flaxseed oil. You can see it when it's done. The surface is covered with a black protective film. The next step is to gold-plate the case. Apply gold-plated liquid to the surface. Use the plating pin to move back and forth on the surface. Gold plating. Not only can the surface be protected, it can also make the metal surface have a good ornamental effect. After continuous application, you can see the surface glowing golden. After the gold plating is completed, grinding and polishing small parts. Bottom stick. Soak in a mixture of acetic acid and baking soda. Clean up the stains inside. After all parts are repaired, it's the assembly process. Install the flint tube and wick first. Stuff new cotton into the bottom. Pour in lighter oil. Finally, stick the bottom on. After fixing the flare, tighten the bottom screw. Fix the upper and lower cases after completion with the reset of the last part. Let's take a look at the comparison before and after restoration.